We're good? All right. So here we have Stacy with Nominal Dollar. She's going to tell you a little bit about our thoroughbreds that we currently have on the property.
Hi, everybody. I'm Stacy. I'm the adoption coordinator with RVR Horse Rescue, and thank everybody for joining us today. We're here with Nominal Dollar, and he is an off-the-track thoroughbred. He loved to race. It was what he absolutely loved to do. He is a 7-year-old gelding, and he came into us for rehab. He had a sesamoid injury. So he is going to be in rehab for about 5 to 6 months. We're not sure. The vet will examine him and let us know when she thinks his rehab has been completed. But he's a great boy. He's got a great personality. And everybody has fallen in love with him.
Name.
Also with us is Jeremy. And
hi again. Thanks for tuning in.
We're going to talk a little bit about some other thoroughbreds that we also have, but we do have a sponsorship program, and if anybody would like to sponsor a horse, it really helps us while we're trying to rehab them. We could really use sponsors for our off-the-track thoroughbreds that we're rehabbing. It helps with all of their medical expenses and care while they're with us until we're able to adopt them out and find them their forever home. And sponsorship can be any amount, can be a small amount, large amount, whatever you're comfortable with. And it just really helps getting these guys through the rehab process.
Now, some of those sponsorships, excuse me, are good for hoof care, teeth, as well, right?
Exactly. It helps with the cost and care of everything from feed to hoof care, and as you mentioned, dental care, and just getting them through their vet appointments and things like that in the rehabilitation process.
Okay.
This guy's got a ton of personality. When it's feeding time, he stands at the door and he'll shake his head up and down and his tongue flaps around. So he's got the barn nickname of Nom Nom because of it. He's full of personality. He's quite an amazing guy. He's really settled in nicely since he's gotten here.
Awesome.
All right. So do you want to go over and visit some of the other thoroughbreds?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's take a walk. We heading down?
We can go right next door to Elliott.
Okay. So we're heading over to meet with Elliott.
Hi, buddy.
To get us in the sunlight here.
Yeah, which I'll put him over here.
Okay.
So we're here again with Kit and Elliott. Elliott is not an off-the-track thoroughbred. He is a thoroughbred. He's never raced. And he came to us for rehab, and once he's rehabilitated, we'll look for his perfect forever home for him. He had a keratoma to his left front hoof that he had surgery for. So he's going to be in rehabilitation for probably about 6 months or so. And then he'll be ready once he's released from rehab to find his adoptive family.
He doesn't have a thing wrong with him.
Now, what is he going to be able to do once he's able to be adopted? What's his?
We won't really be able to say at this point in time. He'll be reevaluated when he gets closer to the period of time that our veterinarian thinks he needs to give a good information of what he'll be fully capable of doing. But if it was up to him, he could do anything.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's filled with personality. Granted, he never raced on the track, but I think he would have been a phenomenal racehorse.
Now, if someone was interested in sponsoring to adopt Elliott, what would that involve?
If they would like to sponsor to adopt, they would need to complete the online application for adoption. It's an adoption questionnaire. And then once we receive that, review that, we will contact you and we'll assess if you're a good fit for him. If you are a good fit for him at that time when he's available, we'll have you out to meet him and make sure that he's also a good fit for you. we try to pair them up and make sure that it's a good fit for the horse and for the person.
Yes, definitely. And that goes for any adoption that we require that you pre-fill out the adoption questionnaire before we have you come out and even look at the horses, because we need to know what you're looking for, how you're going to be housing the horse, whether you're going to be having it on your own property or you're going to be boarding the horse, and exactly what you want in a horse. So we make sure and have that perfectly good fit for both the horse and you.
Exactly. Okay. So I guess we can go on over to either Polygram or Fiery Opal.
Okay. I'll follow you, ma'am.
Both of those guys should be ready for their interview.
Okay. We're going to their dressing rooms. Nom, show them what you do. Nom, show them something.
Polly's right here. Stacy.
Hey, Polly. You on Polygram?
I'm sorry, I was headed down to.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I didn't see you in here. I'm sorry.
Oops.
This is Kathy, one of our awesome volunteers.
Let's go out here because I can't see her. She's kind of like a silhouette. Okay.
Here, turn this way. Turn this way. Show your pretty face. So big. So we're here with Polygram and Kathy. He's also in our rehabilitation program. He's an OTTV, and he came in with some injuries to his ankles and possible arthritis. So he's another one that probably 5 to 6 months in rehabilitation, and then he'll be assessed to see if he's going to be sound or what kind of soundness he has, and what type of riding he'd be good for if he is potentially sound. So, but we won't know that until he gets through his rehabilitation and the vet's able to reassess the situation. So
Now
he's a good boy.
he's in the stage of his rehab to where he gets a bigger area to be turned out in for short periods of time.
Yeah, he's able to have a little bit larger of an area, and we've got some other paddocks set up where he can go out and graze, and it's not quite as large as the paddocks that we keep the herds in, but it's a little bit smaller for him. And
Okay, little butt. All right. So that's Polly.
yes, this is Polygram. He also needs a sponsor. So if anybody would like to sponsor him and help us with his care and rehabilitation, that would be great. It's all, we're 501c3, so you do get a receipt, and potentially it's a tax deductible donation to help take care of these guys. So
Okay.
all right, let's go on.
He's ready to go out. Okay. Off to the giant. Hey, Twiggy.
Hi. Hi, buddy. So this is Fiery Opal and Caitlin, one of our awesome volunteers. She's been here for many years. He's an off-the-track thoroughbred, and he came to us, again, another rehabilitation situation. He had a fractured sesamoid, so he's potentially 5-6 months in rehabilitation and will be assessed again by the veterinarian. He's quickly become quite the favorite. He's got an amazing personality. He's just calm, kind-natured, and just a pleasure to be around. He's absolutely amazing, and everybody has just fallen absolutely head over heels in love with him. So he could also benefit from a sponsor to help with his care and rehabilitation. And so he's an amazing boy.
So what's his nickname around the barn, Caitlin?
Opie or
Opie.
Opie.
Opie. Okay.
He's a very level-headed horse. He's going to be phenomenal for somebody.
Okay. You got anything else you want to wrap up and say, or
I think
think you're good?
for now,
Okay.
yeah.
So again, check out our website, RVRHorseRescue.org. If you're interested in sponsoring to adopt or just being a sponsor, you can fill out the proper paperwork there and Stacy will contact you ASAP.
And you can
Okay.
also do sponsorship online
Yep.
if you'd like. There is a tab on our website that you can hit sponsor a horse, and you can choose any horse that you would like your sponsorship to be allocated towards.
Okay. All right. Thanks, ladies. All right, Tara, back to you.